Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're doing great and Kashal back with another video. So in this video I'm gonna show you how can I get this diamond play button. So I only have 5,000 subscribers, so I want diamond play button like every YouTuber wants. So but it takes time to get 10 million subscribers, so I try to create it for my own. So I buy a new CNC milling machine, not for this, for my own work, but I decided to create diamond play button for myself. So as you see here, this is a mini diamond version because there is many reasons. So I don't get a full size of diamond play button because for full size we need a 3 inches thick aluminium. So this is made with aluminium, so it's not a steel, it's a aluminium. So we use this one, we use this aluminium plate for create this button here. So you can see here, we get it from here. It's 0.75 inches thick. So if I want to if I create with a large size, so our scale of 3D extrusion get down. So as you can see here, this is an MDF material, so this have a same thickness of this like 7.75 inches. So if I try to create this big on this page, so I get these results. So my first attempt is on MDF. So after that I create it on the thick wood, which is I get really great result, as you can see here. But I stopped the milling because I want it on aluminium or silver or anything. So as you can see here, this is a 3 inches thick wood, so which I use here. It's a pretty great result. So then I make it little bit smaller, in a half of the size. So that's what I come with. So this is a pretty great result. But as you can see here, there is not too much finishing on the edges. There is a reason, because first I use a 6mm tool for cutting this material, but what happened, my tool gonna broke on the end. As you can see here, there is brokerage here. So then I use 10mm. That's why we get this rough finishing on the edges. So let me show you the procedure how I can create it. I use Canva 4D for 3D modeling, and then Aspire for creating a toolpath for our CNC machine. So let's see. So here we start with modeling here. So how I model this button, I use Canva 4D for make a 3D model of the button. So as you can see here, I use volume measure for smooth look. Let me show you. We use this 3D model I recently create. So what we do here, now we export it into a new page. So sorry, not this one. Done. So we have a 3D button. So what we do, we just press select all and press C, and can make it editable. So as you can see here, we have now ready to go 3D model. So what we do, we take it into Aspire. For that we just export it inside the STL format. So okay, just put it on desktop, just name it button. Now we open Aspire. If you don't know what is Aspire, it's a software for creating a toolpath for your CNC machine. So what we do, we create a new file and set our size of our material. So I'm using aluminium with 10 inches by 8 inch and 0.75 inches thick. So I'm using aluminium, so that's why I need a really high resolution result. So I just click here, click on OK. We just change appearance to metal, like we use silver bright, steel bright. So click OK. Now next thing, we just import our 3D model here. On modeling, click here. Now we have 3D model on desktop. So we have button. So here we go. So we want to use this front view, like front, as you can see here. We just click on center the model, change the height, and now with 75 thickness. Click on apply, and that's the same size we want. Click on OK. Now what's next? We change the rotation of our 3D model, because we don't want to waste our material, so we just take it on the corner. So here we go, we have our 3D model. Now let's create a tool path. So I'm using aluminium, so I need to run the machine or really lower feed rate. So first we start with the 3D roughing tool path. There we go. Okay, so we don't want to, if we create a tool path with model boundaries, so it's gonna work on your all the material, but we don't want that. So what we do, we just click on select level and click on level 1. So that's just our CNC work on this area, not on the entire material. So that's really helpful. So now I'm using a 6 mm bit for that. So before I'm used 3 mm 4 mm, so it's broken already. So one time I'm using 6 mm end mill to flute end mill, so it's also broken because I use a same feed rate like we use on wood. So after that, watching many tutorials, so I figure out, so we need to take much lower than wood. So like it's 60, we just change it to a 20 and plunge rate to maybe 10 or 5. So step over, it's 6 mm past depth, we just change it to 1 mm and step over like 2 mm, because step over means how much your tool gonna go, what I say, how I told you, how your tool gonna move in per second in 1 second. So I just take it to a 1 mm or 2 mm, so it's really slow if I calculate it. So as you can see here, so that's how our sheet gonna work. So let's hit play to watch the preview. As you can see here, it's really slow, but it's okay because it's our first test on aluminium. So as you can see here, our roughing path is done. So next thing, we have a 3D finishing. So we just create a tool path for 3D finishing. I'm use 3 mm ball nose, so with the same feed and plunge rate. Feed rate and plunge rate is simple, and 3 mm step over 1 mm. It's okay for me. Click on OK. Now click on calculate, but we need to choose the selected level, otherwise it's gonna work on your own material. So here we go. Now calculate. So as you can see here, because our step over rate is too high, we'll just go and edit and step over change to a 0.5 and calculate it again. So there we go. We just reset, and as you can see here, there is a lining on the material. So if we just take it more down, so and change it to 2 mm, click OK and calculate. So now if we hit play, so let's see if we get more cool results. Yes, that's what we want. Now, and on the end, what we need to do, we just need to create a cutting profile for cut out our button from this material. So what we do first, we need to trace this 3D model. So for that, we just go on modeling, click on your 3D model from the 2D view and click here create vector boundary around selected components. So when we click here, as you can see here, we have a vector boundary on this side of the button. So next thing, we create a profile toolpath. So I'm using 10 mm with the same speed like fast up, round about 2 mm, step over 2 mm, beat rate 20 and plunge rate 10. Click on apply, OK, and passes to 10 passes is okay for me. Now if you click on calculate, so I'm using cutting depth like 0.751 or just 75, sorry, calculate. So here we go. Now if we run the simulation, so okay, so it's really slow right now. So that's our final result. So next thing, we just save our profile, these toolpaths for our G code for our CNC.
Shoppers, better took those risks. Cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always been a feeling that I won't deny. That work, never could toss. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise. I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion. Choppers, better took those risks. Hold one of my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rise.
So here is the final result. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. So on my 10,000 subscriber, I give away this one of my subscribers, so with his or her name on the back. So I hope you like this video. If you don't subscribe my channel, subscribe it now and like my video and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.